Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Zen Tangle Teacher, and this is part 4 of Shine Template Tangle Lesson, and we are going to do Shard, again by Carol O. I think this is the last Carol O tangle that I'm doing, but Shard is got a lot of points, and that's one of the reasons that I chose it. It's a sharp and angular tangle. And in this drawing, that's what I'm looking for, is some angular tangles to get my shine started. So I'm going to start right down here in the bottom of the H. And I'm going to make, I would call this a little shard of glass. It's a little pointy piece. And then I'm going to echo around this, just repeating that little shard shape. And on Carol's step out, she doesn't draw this last piece, this one right here, until the end. But I found if I don't draw it right away, I start to kind of lose the dimension of my project, so I don't know which way it's going. I'm going to do another little shard, fill it in, and then draw, echo around it. And you can see that I had to just pretend like it went underneath that H, and then I draw my line up. And I'm going to go back and forth either side of the H and the I for your area that you're drawing to make this little shard. And then draw my line up following those points. And I'm going to go ahead and make my shard so it kind of looks like it comes behind the dot on the I. And then make my echoes. And you can just choose how many echoes you make. It's a personal preference, how large you want that little shard to be. The key to this is having equal distance between your echoes. But that isn't always the case. You don't always have those equal distances. And I just layer them in. And I'm going to come right up over the top of the H with shards. Oh, and you see that there's all of a sudden there is another afterglow. I decided that I needed one more afterglow, and I did that without the camera. I didn't think you needed to watch me draw that. So. And I'm going to go right down in the crevice of the H. And you notice that all the letters are done in pencil. They're not traced in pen. It's very important that you leave them not. If you trace them in pen, they're going to stand out differently. This way they're going to be that positive part of the drawing, that light part. And I will just go ahead and put as many shards in here until they've come out of that. I might even come down in here and right at the top of the eye and do shards. And there we have the next step in our Shine Template Tangle lesson. We have Shards. Remember, we are going to come back and do a little shading. Now you're wondering, what about this little section? You're probably not wondering about the little section between the H. We're going to fill that in right now, and it's a very easy tangle. We're going to use Crescent Moon. Starts out a lot like footlights. You just do these half circle pieces all the way through there, and then we're going to color them in. And now that we have them colored in, we're going to just pour the top of them, put a little line over the top of each one of these little half circles. Crescent Moon is a really standby. It is a great tangle. Now I'm just going to echo again. If it bumps into one, I just do a little holly ball. And now I'm going to come and I'm going to fill in this base with black at the very center. And there you have Crescent Moon in between the middle of the H. And that concludes part 4 of Shine Template Tangle lesson. And look forward to part 5 next. Thanks for watching.